Hello, Mr. Dembo.
Hello, Mr. Davidson.
We're here to talk about video tools in the wide open universe of Web 2.0. And this is my favorite part because you can create videos that do such wonderful things. And let's start with one of the most popular sites in education of all, Animoto.com.
Now, Animoto.com is a place where you can take your photos, combine them with sound to create essentially like a music video.
Yeah, it's a three-step process. It's very, very simple, which is why it's so popular. The first thing you do is you upload your images.
The next thing you do is you add your music.
You can pick from music that they have on their site, which is terrific, and then you
finalize the video. Add in, just choose what you want the thumbnail to be and whether you want to speed it up or slow it down, and click Save.
And then what you get is stills turned into a pretty engaging video. Now let's take a look at what one class has done with this using Martin Luther King's speech.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia.
See, I think that's very powerful. And again, it's the power of music and the power of images working together to give us, I think, a nice instructional resource.
Now, the key is that you want to make sure that when you go to Animoto, you go to actually animoto.com/education. When you go to that side of it, you're able to register as an educator, which will unlock all the premium features that are only available normally to paid subscribers. Now, one of those features happens to be the ability to upload your own audio files, including something like, maybe a speech that you created, or, as we saw in the MLK video, a historical speech.
Now, you register as an educator there, but the other thing to do at that place is look at lots of the other examples because people have done really wonderful things with Animoto.com.
Now, that's all well and good if you want to take other photos and add, create music videos from them, but what if you want to do something like animate your own photo?
Oh, like create an avatar?
Absolutely.
That you can do at another really cool site, Gizmoz.com. Gizmoz.com is a site that lets you create avatars of yourself, sort of cartoon characters that you can then use in your videos.
Absolutely. So you could actually have an avatar of yourself introduce a lesson, or you use it to build prior knowledge for a unit.
It's a lot of fun. So here's what you do. You go to the site. You can either upload your own picture, or you can take the pictures that they have there. And you see they've got celebrities, they have animals, they have the president. They have anyone that you think might be engaging for introducing a lesson or giving a fact.
Now, once you've chosen which avatar or which face you want to use, you're going to next pick your scene. You're going to choose a backdrop for it, and if you want, you can even insert a video into the scene to play behind you.
So this is sort of the theater backdrop, and a teacher has used an Obama avatar to introduce a lesson on mitosis. So let's take a look at that.
Let's get started. Behind me is a movie about mitosis. I want you kids to yell out what stage of mitosis you see. Now get to work.
And you can see it goes into the instructional video from there.
Right, and that's just fun. Again, it's a break, it's engaging, it's all the thing that a Web 2.0 tool is supposed to do. Not only is it fun, but once you have a video, you can then share it around like all the great sites in Web 2.0.
Minutes to learn, and it's going to make your lessons a lot more engaging.
All right, so let's say we want to really create a whole video using just animated characters. Is there a site for that?
Not only do we have a site, this is one of those ones that's a real game changer. It's completely different than anything else you've ever seen. It's called extranormal.com. Now, extranormal.com is unlike any other Web 2.0 video tool out there. It gives you complete control over a digital story that you create.
So what you do is begin by picking a scene and the number of actors you want.
And once you do that, it takes you into a very basic editor where you can storyboard it out and animate your movie. Now, when you type up your script here, you're not actually going to record your voice. It's going to take that transcription and provide a text-to-speech option that will read it aloud.
The rest of these icons are really the total control you have in Extra Normal. Those are actions, those are expressions, and those are camera angles, which means you can start on a close-up, go up above. You can do all the things that a really high-flying director would do, but all with complete control of your own story.
Now, should we take a look at an example of what someone could create using this?
Yeah, this is from a middle school, and they did their final podcast of the year using Extra Normal. So let's look at the final podcast from middle school.
You know what?
What?
It is the last podcast of the year.
That's sad.
Yeah, I know.
What also is sad is that I won't be able to see you next year.
We will be in the high school next year. Oh yeah.
Anyway, you gotta love middle school. That's a lot of fun. I wish we could watch all of that. It gets very, very funny. And that's the nice thing about this kind of content creation is students tend to come out more when they do this. They tap more of themselves, which means really they're more engaged. It's really very powerful.
Now, there's all kinds of things that you can do with Extra Normal, and it's particularly good for English as a second language learners. Amongst other things, you can type up your speech into a different language, and at the bottom, you'll be able to choose what language that is. So if you type it in Spanish and choose a Spanish speaker, it's actually going to read the text aloud in Spanish.
It's pretty amazing. And there's also some data to suggest that avatar-based videos have a very positive effect on students with special needs. So it's a good site to explore.
Now, once you've saved your video, of course, you're going to be able to want to share it with other people. And you have all the usual Web 2.0 options. For example, you can save it to Facebook, you can save it to YouTube, or it'll give you the embed code so you can put that video wherever you might want.
So these are some pretty powerful tools. We've shown them some. There's more. What's left for them to do?
Go explore.
Applause.
Haven't helped me that we have to use these.